Welcome to Out of the Park Baseball. Today is Thursday, August 6th. These are your standings after Wednesday night's games. And we need to go and run today's games, which I have already done. So here's today's scoreboard, and here's your three performers of the day. Getting right to the American League games, we have Baltimore beating Boston 6-5 in 11 innings. Oakland went to New York, beat the Yankees 10-6. Kansas City hosted the Twins, and Kansas City won the game 7-3. Detroit went to Texas and lost to Squeaker 7-6. Blue Jays traveled to Houston and whooped up on the Astros 16-3. Had the Angels going to the Mariners. Mariners tried to rally late, but it wasn't enough. Angels won the game 7-1. National League had the Cubs doubling up the Braves 4-2. And Pirates squeaked by the Diamondbacks 3-2. Cincinnati went to Philadelphia, got upended 10-4. Nationals went to Miami and ended up with one more. They beat them 5-4. And the Mets went out to the West Coast, played the Dodgers in the late game, and the Mets held on to beat the Dodgers 3-2. Okay, we're going to go to the standings, but we're going to go to wild cards. We did three wild card winners on both or leaders, I should say, division leaders in the last couple of videos. So we're going to look at first two in and the first two out. So the first wild card in on the American League would be the Athletics. Over here we have their team roster with their primary lineups and their 5-man starting pitching rotation, and then their bullpen. And right here we have the team stats. Down to runs against, and we can pull that down. There's your runs against and the rest of the stats. That's how they stack up against the rest of the American League. Have your pitching leaders up here. And the batting leaders right next to them. And the A's have a pretty good chance of winning the division. They're only 2.5 out. So they're still in the hunt for the division as they hold on to the top wild card spot. So we want to go back now and look at who has the second wild card, which is Houston. And you have their primary lineup and their starting rotation. Their bullpen. And their team rankings over here. They got a lot of number ones there. Pitching leaders. Their batting leaders. And they are also in the West. They are the third team right now, and they're 4 back. But they currently hold the second wild card spot. So a lot of teams from the West want to go to the playoffs. So we gotta go back. I said we would look at that was your first two in. We'll look at the first two out, which right now is Cleveland. They're 4.5 back of the wild card. And we'll go right to their division standings here, where they're only a game back. So they have a better. They're after the division. They don't care about wild card at this point. They want that division. You have the team roster over here, primary lineup, their rotation, and their bullpen. This is their team stats. And right there's runs against, which was the bottom before I pulled them up. Pitching leaders. And your batting leaders. So who you're going to ask me is the second team out. It's Boston. They're same as Cleveland, and they're 4.5 back. They're 7.5 back of Tampa Bay. So yes, they would like to win the division, but they're also playing for that wild card spot. You have their primary lineup over here. The rotation. Their bullpen. Team stats. And we'll pull it up. Runs against was there at the bottom, so there's the rest of that was hidden from you. Pitching leaders. And your batting leaders. One other thing we want to point out here. Go back. I said Cleveland was only a game back, or was it a game and a half? Minnesota, 5.5 back of the wild card, and they are, 2 back of the division. So still pretty tight race there. These three are playing for the division more than playing for a wild card. Over here, you got these two are in for the wild card, trying to hold on. And then you have Boston, who is starting to fall back in the division. Although they've done they're 9-1 in their last 10, so they may be making a move. But they've got about a shot at the wild card. So that's how the American League stands. We will check out the National League tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment. And until tomorrow, when I see you down the road.